I can't scream and I can't see who's holding me down and they want to do things to me.
Tonight, we have brought a psychic with us to the Vale Mansion. How would you describe your gift?
I'm clairvoyant, clairaudient, claircognizant, clairsentient, psychic medium. So I have all the clairs.
All the above?
Yes. Hi, my name is Allie Westrick. I'm with Apex Paranormal in Kansas City. Are you ready?
I'm ready. You're acting a little freaked out. Why?
The basement makes me nervous. There are masculine energies, masculine shadow figures down here. You'll hear them come through. They're just scary. There's the shadow figures that are down here have been seen by 2 of my teammates. I haven't physically seen them, I have felt them. Is there anyone down here with us? Oof. These would be former mental patients. I think there's some crossover to some other inhuman things that have come down here.
What are you feeling right now?
I feel very uneasy. If there are things in the area, I start to get a feeling in my solar plexus chakra. So that's starting to flutter, so there's something. I know you're down here. Do you want to come out and say hello? Oh. So sometimes I physically hear and see things, and sometimes I third eye see and hear things. So the third eye part of me heard a growl. So anytime I hear growls, that makes me nervous because I just don't know what I'm dealing with.
I also want to state that I heard. Did you hear that over there? Like rustling?
Yeah.
From the trees almost?
Yeah. I heard that too right when we came in. That's why I pointed. This is the cat and mouse thing.
Yeah, they want you to follow.
You'll get battery drain. A lot. You'll get equipment drain down here. Yeah, absolutely. They're all still down here, is what I'm hearing. And I just got very cold. Good thing you're not sleeping here. So the plan for you, they want to make you afraid like they've made me afraid.
These energies?
Yes. Sometimes there are energies that can tap into your deepest, darkest fears, and then that's what they kind of mentally play with. They're making me feel kind of physically ill, but that's not directed at me, that's directed at you.
Yeah, and I was going to say, I also just felt like a cold. Did you feel that?
You'll feel things pass by. Third eye is hearing screaming. Can you touch one of us? Can we go dark for just a second? I want to see if that does anything.
Feeling like a just tightness in my chest.
So I heard a laughter, and then I heard he wants to destroy you. Yeah, there's something in there watching us.
You know what I was literally about to say? I felt while you were telling that story, this creeping cold come up my back and up to my shoulders.
Yeah.
Like not like a wind.
He showed me attacking her off site, so that's problematic. Felt like it was trying to take me over. I was shaking so bad I couldn't stop. And
all haunted places have a story to tell. It can be tragic, it can be scary, and it can be very dangerous. This is Colin Browen, and these are the Paranormal Files.
Tonight we're here in Independence, Missouri at the Vale Mansion. This is, as you guys are about to see, one of the spookiest looking places I think I've ever seen in my life. Looks like a real life haunted mansion. Looks like a place where ghosts would choose to hang out, if you ask me. But let's head on in, guys.
Well, here it is.
Holy shit.
Oh my gosh, I love
That
it.
is super cool.
That is even eerier.
Oh, look at the silhouette with the sunset.
Honestly,
Wow.
you go through this old creepy gate
That's so
to get in here.
This is very cool.
And the history you guys are gonna shit your pants about. You got multiple surprises tonight.
Wow, look at
That's so
Wow, man.
cool.
the. You know, in these kind of buildings, everything's so nice.
It's so ornate.
Mhm.
It's old, you know. So
It literally
old.
looks like a gingerbread house, but
A haunted gingerbread
ghost
house.
ghosterbread house.
Very cool.
Yeah, that's much better. A haunted gingerbread house.
A haunted gingerbread
Ghosterbread
house.
is not very good.
Wow,
But
very cool.
Yeah,
Grounds are
guys.
really nice here too.
very well maintained.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Okay, here we are.
You guys excited for tonight?
Oh,
So
you know
excited.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Oh, it's fogging over already.
Might need to,
It's too humid.
yeah, take a couple minutes.
All right, everybody, Colin here. Tonight on this video, we're doing something different. You know, usually we present the history first, but tonight, in a first really on the show, we've worked with a psychic maybe once or twice before. We have brought a psychic with us to the Vale Mansion, and we're gonna have you come in with us, give us a read on what? Okay, so it's very foggy outside. Well, not really foggy, but humid. It's fogged up the lens. But I'm gonna let you introduce yourself to everybody online.
Hi, my name is Allie Westrick. I'm with Apex Paranormal in Kansas City.
And how would you describe your gift?
There's a lot. I'm clairvoyant, clairaudient, claircognizant, clairsentient, psychic medium. So I have all the clairs.
All the above?
Yes.
Well, that's just the intro. I'm gonna actually take this camera. You're gonna take the other camera, and we're just gonna let you kind of walk through, feel it out, and then tell us some stories of things you've experienced along the way.
Okay. I've had the most experiences on the second floor, the attic, and the basement. So if you want to start on the second floor,
Sure.
Okay.
Second floor it is.
Great.
Okay.
let's go upstairs. This mirror right here. This is a portal mirror. What happens with portal mirrors is we have spirits that jump in and out. They're interdimensional. So it's interesting in this house to have such a big one on a staircase because we will get various spirits in here and not just the spirits that are in this house. So there's always something new to experience when we're up here investigating.
This mirror right here.
Yes. And a lot of the artifacts, items in this house are from other museums from across the country, other places. I'm not sure where this mirror came from exactly, but there's something about it. I have a hard time looking at it when I come up the stairs because I feel like there's something watching me on the other
Through the
side.
mirror.
Through the mirror.
What do you think it is?
It's a doorway. I just, I don't know, I always feel like I'm gonna get sucked in if I stare at it for too long, so.
Yeah, that would not be good.
For people who do scrying, this would be an interesting mirror to do that in.
Mm-hmm.
So keep that in mind for later on.
Okay.
Um,
And if you pick up on anything while we're here,
sure,
be sure to say it.
sure thing. We haven't investigated as a team too much up in here. I did get a female spirit one time, but we primarily investigate Sophia Vale and Colonel Vale's bedrooms, which are on this side, but I just wanted to show you this area. It looks so beautiful, but it's got such an incredibly creepy history and dark history.
Yeah, we really don't know the full history yet. We're keeping
Okay.
that in the dark.
Okay, I'll try not to say too much then.
It's okay.
So the interesting thing, and I don't know if you've had this happen at other locations that you've investigated, but anytime we sit in any of these rooms and we're actually sitting in them, we get the activity out in this hallway. So it seems to just surround the area. Not sure why that is, but so again, something to keep in mind. But so we get a lot of activity in Sophia Vale's room. And the most impressive thing I have seen in here that I have never in my life seen anywhere else is we were doing a paranormal team tour event, and in here what we saw manifest was a giant mist, and it hovered in the air for like 5 minutes. And it was the most spectacular thing I have ever seen, because I have never seen a mist before. I've seen full-bodied apparitions, shadow figures. a bunch of things, but I have never seen a mist before, just in one spot, just hover in the middle of the floor. It was incredible.
Right here.
Yes, right here.
What do you think that was?
I believe that was Sophia Vale. She is very prevalent in this area. She does come and visit this area quite a bit. We do notice that Colonel Vales kind of stays on his side. So we get her a lot in this room and in that room. I won't tell you too much about her history since the historian will go over that with you. But again, if you're sitting in this room or that room, you will get her usually out in the perimeter, but we were in that room, so she manifested in here. I'm not sure why that was, but yes. When I first did my very first walk through here at Vale, I picked up most of her energy in this room because I feel like she spent a lot of time in this room towards the end of her life. That was just my psychic impression. I'm not feeling her in here at the moment. When the lights go out and the later it gets, the energy does shift in here and you will start to feel things. They come out pretty hardcore. Sophia does like to talk to men, so I think she would be interested in talking to you, Colin.
Okay, Sophia.
Men who are good-natured, she likes to talk to. So.
Hopefully when the lights go out, she'll come out.
Yes. As far as activity in these two rooms also, we do get a lot of, they like to use the music box, so if you have music boxes, they will come down and interact with those, especially the spirits on the 3rd floor that come down to this floor. You just have to invite them down. I call them the psychiatric patients, but they do like to interact with the music box and with the spirit boxes and REM pods as well.
Well, we got plenty of those.
Yeah, good. Set them up, spread them out all over the place.
Is this the extent of your experiences on this floor?
Well, also on this floor, so
Okay.
Elijah Buchholz has had many experiences in this hallway, specifically with this staircase. So what he'll do on investigations is he will sit in this room and all he does is just watch. He has seen many times a shadow figure come just down this hall, down the staircase, and then stop and then go back upstairs. And it's been dark a lot of the times when he's been looking for it, but he can still see the outline of a shadow and he can feel something here. So one night they actually caught a picture of it, and it's over here. And it's fairly large, and so
Wow.
here it is here.
Wow, that's crazy. Oh my god.
They were thrilled to get this because it's been hard to capture, but they captured it one night.
Wow.
And it's very clear too.
There are so many shadow figures in this house, it's ridiculous.
Good-natured or?
Both. The downstairs ones you have to be, or the basement ones I should say, you have to be careful of. They're a little darker. Sophia and Colonel Vale are very nice and sweet, and Sophia loves to have people in her home, so if you compliment her home, she'll respond positively in that way. And then you have the patients from upstairs, and they behave like psychiatric patients. So when we go upstairs, I'll explain a little bit about that, just a tad, so you can just kind of get an idea. But those patients do like to come down to this floor if you invite them.
What do you think's the most active part of this floor?
I would say Sophia's room, and then just this hallway out here, because that's where you get a lot of the activity from. So keep an eye out when you have your equipment out in this hallway. Just make sure you can see it and hear it, because that's where a lot of it will happen when you're sitting in here.
Okay. Shit. Third floor it is.
Third floor.
Let's do it.
Got it. This is Colonel Vale's room. We have not had a lot of activity on this side for whatever reason. I mean, occasionally, it's very rare.
Remove the.
Okay.
Alright.
So I'm sure when he's going over the history, he'll explain more of this with you, but there were psychiatric patients housed up here. And so that's who I'm kind of referring to when I talk about the patients. They are different than the patients who are in the basement. To me, they feel very different. And the patients that are up here tend to stay up here unless they go to the 2nd floor. There is interaction there. They feel a little more aggressive. I've heard you've been to some other psychiatric places. It feels the same way. You'll know what I'm talking about when you have those experiences. Sometimes you'll get like a sinking feeling, or you'll feel dizzy. You'll just get wiped out energetically. So, and you kind of feel like something's breathing down your neck because that's what I get when I'm here. So yeah, that's what we have up here. He'll go into the stories with you about what happened, so I'll leave that to him. I'm not feeling anything up here right now, but like I said, when the lights go out, they'll come out and play.
They come out when the lights go out.
Yeah. People ask me, they're like, well, what difference does it make? And it does make a difference. I feel like they're more comfortable with presenting themselves. And so there's just a shift in energy with this house. So it's hard to explain, but yeah.
100%.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Basement?
Basement we go.
You ready?
I'm ready. Before we...
Kind of scaring us.
Hey, so you're acting a little freaked out. Why?
The basement makes me nervous. There are masculine energies, masculine shadow figures down here. You'll hear them come through your ghost boxes. They're just scary. The shadow figures that are down here have been seen by 2 of my teammates. I haven't physically seen them, I have felt them. Well, I'll tell you more about that when we get down there. I don't know if it's locked, it might be locked.
Good.
Just watch your step. The floor down here is uneven. It's a maze down here, so. This is just creepy. Yeah, you can feel it just coming past this threshold. Is there anyone down here with us? Oof. There definitely is. So, a whole group of people have seen well, first Elijah saw it on his own with a guest investigator that we had. A male shadow figure. They could see him from about here up doing this sort of thing because he felt threatened.
Like flexing?
He was flexing. So when Elijah and this other friend of ours were down here, they were standing down here, and all of a sudden they got this feeling that someone else was down here with them. And at the same time they saw from right here this male shadow figure. He had short dark hair. He was wearing a shirt and pants, and it was just standing there. They both looked at each other and were like, do you see that? Do you see that? And so they both didn't say anything, and all of a sudden it just started doing this. Like it just puffed his chest out like. Crazy. And so neither of them said anything, and they came upstairs and they pulled me and another member aside and told us each separately what they had seen so there would not be any overlay, and they had seen the exact same thing. This same man has presented himself to, we had a group event down here. The whole entire room of people saw a man with short dark hair, a shirt and jeans walk from here. They thought it was part of their group. They thought he was part of their group. Walk through here and walk straight into the wall.
Huh.
And so the guy that was running this event called Elijah at like 3 in the morning. Elijah's like, what happened? Is something on fire? The guy's like, no, we just all saw this man, and just described him exactly how Elijah had seen him.
Wow.
He is down here. So anytime you feel that menacing feeling, there's a lot of cat and mouse that goes on down here with the shadow figures.
What do you mean?
You feel like there's something kind of following you or watching you, and then it disappears, and it kind of lures you into the next room, and it lures you around. And I'll take you around here, and you'll see this goes into the history of why there were mental patients. I'm not a big fan of going back in this area because I can feel it pretty strong even right now. But we'll set equipment usually in this area, and we'll see the activity come in through here.
What do you mean this area? Like this room right
This
here?
room, that room.
This is a room?
Yes, well, I don't know if this is a hallway. So this is the Christmas tree room. And this loops around. So this was a room of some kind. There's a 9 right above the door here. You will see some shackles that are still in the walls down here.
Really?
Yes.
What do you think is the darkest part of this whole floor?
The darkest area, I think that if you I think it's between these two rooms. I feel like you're gonna have more luck in here.
Really?
Yeah,
Right here.
in this area.
Anything specific that's happened to you down here?
To me, it's more of the communication. The last time I was here for an event, we had a spirit box set up and it kept saying my name. It probably said my name like 30 times. It kept saying Allie, Allie,
Really?
Allie, over and over and over. And I've never had that happen anywhere I have ever gone in my life. It was so intimidating for me. And it didn't sound like a normal voice. It sounded inhuman, and I don't like that they know my name. And so,
What do you mean inhuman?
you know, sometimes they can sound kind of growly.
Mm-hmm.
They just don't have a normal cadence, like just a normal human sound. And to hear that with your, say your name over and over, it's just a horrible feeling. I was worried something was going to follow me home that night. I have had nightmares about this place since then.
What kind of nightmares?
That I'm being held down and I can't scream and I can't see who's holding me down and they want to do things to me. It's happened to me a couple times.
And you think that that's from the basement area?
Yes.
Specifically?
I think it's from what's down here specifically. The dreams I've had have been in the kitchen, which is just above here.
And what, or who I should say, are like the entities, the people that they think would be down here?
These would be former mental patients. I think there's some crossover to some other inhuman things that have come down here.
And why do you think that?
Just from the experiences I've had and just the feelings that I have and then the nightmares on top of that. I mean, my nightmares aren't normal nightmares. They just feel very real. They usually contain a message of some kind. We have had things happening here too, like you have to though watch out for like the humidifier and stuff like that because that will pick up noise, but I just heard something in there.
Yeah, me too. What are you feeling right now?
I feel very uneasy. If there are things in the area, I start to get a feeling in my solar plexus chakra. So that's starting to flutter, so there's something.
Not a good feeling though?
No, it's never a good feeling down here.
Could you try to talk to it while we're with you?
Sure.
Because I would love to do like an actual...
Do you want to go in here?
Yes, that would be great. Or wherever you think, I guess, would be...
It's typically these two rooms, but you can see. I know you're down here. Do you want to come out and say hello? Oh. So sometimes I physically hear and see things, and sometimes I third eye see and hear things. So the third eye part of me heard a growl. So anytime I hear growls, that makes me nervous because I just don't know what I'm dealing with.
I also want to state that I heard... Did you hear that over there? Like rustling?
Yeah.
From the trees almost?
Yeah. I heard that too right when we came in. That's why I pointed. This is the cat and mouse thing.
Yeah, they want you to follow.
Oh, the camera's...
You'll get battery drain. A lot. You'll get equipment drain down here. Yeah, absolutely. They're all still down here, is what I'm hearing. And I just got very cold. Should we go? Should we follow?
I know, I'm hearing the same thing.
Okay, we're gonna stay right here for a minute. No, that's not the air conditioning. Okay. Good thing you're not sleeping here. So the plan for you, they want to make you afraid like they've made me afraid.
These energies?
Yes. So when you're down here investigating and there's no one upstairs, you'll hear footsteps. Just letting you know. Sometimes there are energies that can tap into your deepest, darkest fears, and then that's what they kind of mentally play with. So even after you leave here and you go sleep somewhere, that's when your nightmares will start. Or you'll feel like something's off or something's wrong. I'm sure you've had that before, because you have an ability yourself.
Somewhat.
Yeah.
More of the feeling sense.
Right. You're an open-minded skeptic, I think. Yeah. You are so right.
Spot on.
Yeah, you're an open-minded skeptic, but you have that ability, which is why you're open-minded.
Exactly.
Eventually, you won't be a skeptic anymore.
I'm skeptical towards the Hollywood bullshit.
Well, yes.
That's the
good
skepticism comes
skeptical.
from.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I have
Discernment
seen
is
and
important.
heard a
Yeah,
lot of things.
I'm sure you have. They're making me feel kind of physically ill, but that's not directed at me, that's directed at you.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say I also just felt like a cold. Did you feel that?
Mm-hmm.
You'll feel things pass by.
Mm-hmm. Like right when you said that, it was like kind of.
Yeah. So you might get some kind of stomach issues also.
What? Why would they want to do that?
It's kind of like a punishment. I've noticed that the human spirits aren't so much into that, but the inhuman spirits are. Can you make a noise for us? It's just the three of us down here. Can you knock on something or knock something over?
Can you try to call out to the whatever the really dark thing is? Tell them that I would like to talk to it.
To the dominant energy that's down here, the man, Colin would like to speak with you. He wants to interview you. He wants to know what happened to you. Third eye is hearing screaming.
Yeah, I did too. Interesting. Screaming too.
Can you touch one of us? Can we go dark for just a second? I want to see if that does anything.
Do you want to put night
I'm
vision?
feeling like a just tightness in my chest.
Oof, I feel something standing behind me.
Was that you just now?
Okay, I can feel you behind me. Can you make a noise in this room for us, please? So we know that it's you and not someone else. Is that your chest?
It's like my
Tightening?
throat almost. It's fucking weird, actually.
Okay, we can't have you enter, Colin. We need you to step back. That's not allowed.
Oh my god.
You need to step back.
Holy shit. Oh, sorry.
It's all right. I'm sorry.
Oh, Jesus. That felt like my throat just kind of went like.
Yeah, I was worried it would affect you physically.
Oh.
It is. It's a tightness. Actually, I'm like hot now.
Yeah.
Do you feel hot?
I don't. I feel like freezing.
I feel very warm.
Oh god.
Do you have any protective anything that you wear or keep on you? If you want something, I can give you something.
That would be great.
And you can just take it with you on everywhere you go.
Please.
Okay. All right, I need you to leave Colin alone now, please. We're just trying to get you to knock on a wall, not take one of us over.
Is there a... What's this light right here? I swear to God, would that be our reflection? Because I swear to God,
you
I
see your
saw something,
shadow?
yeah, something black should dart across this.
We get that down here all the time.
Like just
All
corner
the
my
time.
eye, corner my eye.
They like scurry across real fast, and it can be so dark in here, and you still can see them. It's crazy.
You know, I'm not getting the best vibe down here. How do you feel?
I feel very anxious and nervous down here. I usually do when I come down here. I feel like that they, more than anything, would want to play with us, but what he just did to you was their idea of playing.
Yeah, that's weird too. It was not my chest. It was like
Your throat,
Yeah,
like you were
actually,
being
like-
choked. Tight,
yeah.
like squeezed, like...
like a almost or like an allergy. What I
Yeah.
would imagine like needing an EpiPen if you had like a peanut
feeling
allergy.
like you're being, squeezed.
Yeah, and I can still feel it. Like my voice is kind of like it's just swollen. It's freaky to me, but
Yeah, I'm worried about your physical well-being.
have
down
people
here.
been hurt down here?
They've had very odd experiences with their eyes, with their ears, now that I think about it. People have just broke down and cried down here. I've seen that a few times. I had a spirit box session down here where I was actually holding it in my lap, and I felt like it was trying to take me over. I was shaking so bad I couldn't stop, and
Really?
yeah.
With the spirit box.
Yeah. Just holding it and using it, it just started to use me.
So other than this area, what do you think is the other most, if we were to sit down here for a while? We've got this kind of spot. What's another good spot to...
Any, I mean, you could sit in here if you can find a space. We can actually walk back through here if you want. We'll be
Sure.
Chase.
Yeah, I can just turn the...
Oh, there you go.
So then we should go lights out and ask some more questions. Yeah, you know, I feel almost something like behind me too.
Right.
You know, kind of like on you.
Right.
And I really do not feel that very often. Almost never, actually. I don't really
Feel like
to
it's tagging
be
you
freaked
from the
out and
back.
stuff, but
Yeah. The longer you do this, the more you just kind of build up. You know, it just becomes kind of normal. But it's not normal when you're still feeling like there's something standing right behind you and you can feel something just on your neck.
want to do lights out again?
Yeah.
Let me ask you too, before we do this little session, what do you think was your freakiest, like most powerful experience as a psychic, just as a whole?
Oh my gosh, I've never been asked that.
Like, what's something that kind of like scared you? I'm always interested in that aspect of it.
Well, at the sake of sounding crazy, just because of the type of work that I do, I have been possessed by other spirits and had to have them removed. And I think at one time I used to laugh at that with people because you kind of see that on TV, you know, and it looks ridiculous. But until it actually happens to you, just because I'm a psychic medium, sometimes I take these things on voluntarily, and they stay with you. And that's their whole goal, is to stay with you. So I've gone for months before. I would go to bed at night and I would have the same nightmare every night, and it was like a gray, everything was gray, and they would be terrifying. And sometimes I'd get choked in my sleep by something. I'd get choked in my sleep by something. I've been pushed out of my bed and onto the floor and almost hit my head on the nightstand.
Really pushed to the floor.
Pushed to the floor. Woken up and seeing these beings with red eyes staring at me. Didn't sleep for months, and just I could literally feel something inside of my chest, and it would swirl around, and I couldn't get rid of it. Like I tried going to different people to try and have it removed. Like sometimes you can go to energy healers and things like that, and they can remove those things. Nothing was working, and I reached out to the Catholic Church, and they basically made me feel like I was the most horrible person on the planet, and said, you know, that there was something wrong with me and I shouldn't be doing any of this, and I was evil, and just a bunch of things. So I had an experience with divine intervention, and that's what removed the first time what I had going on. But I think the scariest part about it was waking up in the middle of the night and all that, and feeling and seeing these things, is that it felt familiar. Like I had known these things before, or I had experienced something like this in another lifetime. Like I knew it, and I thought, I don't want to return back to that ever. Whatever that was, whatever time period, whatever plane that was. And that's been my most profound experience.
That sounds crazy,
It was very scary.
to say the least.
It was very scary. For a long time I didn't talk about it, and after it happened, I had gotten out of the paranormal completely for a couple of years.
It was that strong.
Yes.
And where do you think that came from?
I was working with a team prior to Apex, and I was in my apartment, and I was waiting for a call from our team leader to do a remote view. Yeah, there's something in there watching us.
You know what I was literally about to say. I felt while you were telling that story, this creeping cold come up my back and up to my shoulders.
Yeah.
Like not like a wind, like almost like it's just like,
Right.
you know, and
Yeah.
it's still on my shoulders right now. I got goosebumps.
Because their
You can't
energy,
see.
I mean, that's how you feel it on your body. Like with me having that possession, you feel something swirling around inside of you like it's another being, like it's something from an alien movie. It's hard to explain, but when they touch you and you feel that energy, that's what that is. They're made up of energy. That's why you get your hair standing up on end and you feel warm one minute, cold the next minute. But it's in here listening to my story, so better not use it against me later. But anyway, I was waiting for a call from my team lead to do a remote view for a location they were doing in Iowa for a home that used to be a mortuary. And something inside of me told me not to take that call, and I did it anyway. And the minute I got on the phone, I felt that thing come through my phone. And then it was in my apartment for 6 months. So you can get spirits and entities come through electronic devices. That does happen. That's how they can exert energy. That's how they can travel. It's like, what's the easiest way to travel to something?
You know, I've always wondered this. Do you think that somebody, like a person watching online, that an energy could come to them through the medium of film?
I believe so. I
You
think
think
it can
that's
come
possible?
through any number of mediums because it's energy.
Because I've had people say while they were watching my videos, they've had like stuff fly off their walls, and it's always interesting.
Yeah. And sometimes I think when people watch these things, or they watch a lot of them, it's manifesting that energy into where they are. They are manifesting it by watching it. That's what they're focusing their attention on. Therefore, they're bringing it to them. So the best cure for that, and like anytime you watch a horror movie or something and you just feel yucky and your place feels yucky, put on an 80s movie, put on something funny, lighthearted, a comedy, put on like happy, upbeat music, and that will shift that energy immediately. So it's just a matter of what you're focusing on is what you draw to you with anything.
I'm feeling. I'm sorry to keep interrupting, but
it's-
I'm feeling hot now. Are you feeling hot?
I feel warm right
I mean,
here.
I'm sweaty, but
I
I'm
know.
freezing.
I'm literally
Yeah, I'm
like,
sweaty, but I'm
Exactly.
freezing.
I
Yeah,
got
it's
like a
bizarre.
shit flash all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm interested.
Okay.
I have a feeling of something in there.
Yes.
What are you feeling in there?
That is that masculine inhuman energy that was trying to choke you earlier.
I feel like it's like almost
I don't know what that light is flashing in there. Do you see it?
I swear that I saw that move.
I've been standing here this whole time and I have not seen lights flashing in there.
Yeah, but that was.
So you stand right in front of me,
Oh.
over here. I do not know what that is.
Yeah, this is just like very dark
Yes.
room. Okay, well I guess
The energy is dark and it's hanging out in here.
let's have you try to. If you can just give me any sort of insight onto what,
What do you want to know?
I don't know, why, how it feels, what it looks like, any sort of info or the feeling that even you're getting from this.
Cue the cricket. It's gonna keep attacking you physically.
Yeah, that's.
That's
up
your
here, it's
that's
not
your
my
weak.
chest.
That's a weakness. It goes after your weaknesses. So I feel like it presents as human, but it is not human. It doesn't look human. It's super angry. I feel like it's choosing to be here. I think it kind of waits for these moments. He's gonna wait for you to be alone down here, so you're gonna have to be especially careful.
Is it angry that we're here?
Yes, it's perpetually angry.
But even more so.
Yes. Unlike Sophia Vale upstairs, the spirits down here don't like males. If you're a female, it might hit on you. It's hit on me before. I was wearing an off-the-shoulder shirt one time, and it kept coming through with shoulder and things like that, and so.
Well, it might confuse me with my long hair.
Or not, if you think about the time period in which Vale is.
Right.
Yeah.
I do feel a scratch. It's just a scratchiness in the chest and a headache right here.
Okay, so the thing with the headaches that is super common in this house. I'm shocked I don't have one yet. As a team, we usually take headache medicine when we come here. The reason for that is because the way the energy travels, it will come down through your head.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. It'll come down through the top of your head in such force, like there's so much of it, I should say, it will give you a headache way until tomorrow, like way through till tomorrow. It's like a third eye thing and crown chakra thing.
It's right
Yes.
right here.
Yes.
Even my sinus, just on this side though.
Or sometimes they're just letting you know how they died.
On job B.
But the thing that's choking you, that's that inhuman thing that's here.
And that is really, I've not been coughing all day.
I can see it, just it's targeting your weakness, which is your health. You have a strong spirit. I get a Native American thing with you. I'm not sure what that is. Almost like a shaman type of thing with you spiritually. So maybe a past life thing. But
What do you mean? Like Native American how?
if you were to practice anything, a spiritual practice, Native American types of work or medicine would fit very well with you. I think you'd be very good at it. And it could be because you had a past life as a shaman.
Maybe that's why these things want to attack me sometimes.
Yes. So I'll give you something today to help you. But when you're out on location, if you start to feel attacked like this, or even when you're here, go outside and hug a tree. That is the fastest way to draw down and ground your energy.
Smart.
Yeah, it's fast, and yeah, I think it'll work well for you.
Well, speaking of energies, can I have you try to talk to this thing one more time?
Let's try going back through here, since it likes to go in a circle. I'm gonna sit down.
I'll sit.
Yeah, there's chairs. So, it might be easier if you try and ask me something directly, like you're talking to it, and then I'll just relay what I hear back.
Whoever's in here, if you are trying to choke me, Why do you want to hurt me?
So I heard a laughter, and then I heard he wants to destroy you.
For what reason? Any reason why you want to destroy me?
He doesn't understand that question because that's just what they do, is they destroy people. It's not really a reason-based thing. It's their natural, how they are naturally.
So you are an angry spirit. Where are you right now? Where are you in this basement?
He says he's everywhere.
You know, I have a headache now on this side of my head.
Right.
It's like completely shifted over to my right side. Are you giving me a headache?
He's laughing again.
You know, I really do feel a chill almost. Like it's here now.
Yes.
I really feel like that. Could you, if you're here and you're big and scary, I am personally not afraid of whoever, whatever you are. Why don't you do something to try to scare me? Like slam a door.
So he's saying he'll get you later.
Is that a promise?
He just went quiet.